For the past few episodes, we've been starting off with the opening. Then again, this is the finale, so I kind of expected something like this. Even know how old he is. Leif might know. Then again, likely Helga's gonna be the one to tell Thorfinn how old he is. Oh, I feel scared I might die at any point in time. It's a mother. She'll love you regardless of what. Prodigal. Yo, Leif fulfilled his promise. And did you see that beautiful shot of Iceland? Look at the detail on those towels. Yo, what is her reaction going to be? Does he remember his sister? Does she remember him? No, she definitely remembers him. She definitely, because she was old enough. I forgot that. Yo, she grew though. She looks looking like a little bit of a man though, a little bit with that chin though. She's gonna slap him. She's gonna say no. I knew it, bro. Stop the cap. Of course you remember him. She's probably mad at him though. Oh, come on, Yelp. Come on, be better. You're catching a hissy fit. No, but it makes sense why she would assume this. Oh my gosh. It's kind of aggravating because like I know the badass that Thorfinn is, but he's just getting thrown around right now. Oh my gosh. Yo, for the first time, Vinland Saga has comedy in this. Look at the way she's shaking Thorfinn around. You see his eyes? Like, his eyes aren't even following his body. She knocked the animation out of Thorfinn. His mom is gonna remember. 100% she's gonna remember. That's a mother. She's gonna cry. Yo, it's a mom. That is a mom. These moments, yo, are what... Yo. Yeah, because he looks just like Thor's. He has the same eyes. Yo, give him a hug, and Thorfinn, give your mother a hug. Give her a kiss on the face. Come on, give a hug, yo. Man, I feel that. I wish I could go back in time and tell my mother. Sorry for some of the things that I've been like in the past. Man. Yo, this hits you in a whole different way, bro. And Leif is just happily looking on. He accomplished his purpose, and Leif is holding back the tears. I saw that, Leif. Leif is trying to be tough. Yo. Vinland Saga is otherworldly. You gonna give him a hug too? Was he gonna punch him? Oh no, he's saying he's sorry. I think he's gonna punch him. Look, he's missing a tooth. I remember him. I remember Ari. Yo, wholesome. Yo. And but Einar's kind of jealous a little bit here too. I feel it though. He's happy, but he's also like, damn, I wish I had this luxury that Thorfinn has to go back to a family and a home. They're gonna be like, sleep over, bro. You're part of the family. Yeah, bro, you're family, man. You and Thorfinn are brothers at this point. Hey, yo. That's how you know Helga is a bomb, mother. Oh, Yelva's coming through. She better get mad at him now. That's actually Thorfinn. Slow down, woman. That's Thorfinn. No, Yelva, come on. Use your head, Yelva. Come on, think about this logically. That's really Thorfinn. A mom would know. No, that's Thorfinn. Of course not. Leif didn't make it up. She's still not gonna want to hug or anything. He's gonna hit him. Oh my gosh, you can't win with her! Oh my gosh, no! What? Did she really just do that? Yo, she got the strength of Thor's. I think she might be stronger than Thorfinn at this point. Gosh damn. Nah, that's insane. Hands down. Thorkel who? Thorkel who? Yelva is where it's out. Who is that kid? Oh, whoa, that's young Thorfinn. Thorfinn, are you schizophrenic? Oh, that's Thor's, right? Please, I hope Askeladd is there. No, he's not there. Oh, man, I wanted to see Askeladd there. Yo, that's beautiful. Looking at that beautiful sight gives Thorfinn this sense of warmth in this cold land. Oh, look at her. She's falling asleep on her mother. And her mother's like hugging the blade too. Oh, that's so cute. But it's a broken blade, which is symbolism. There's young Thor's, a young stud. Oh, young Leif. Well, he wasn't young at the time, I think, but he was younger. Askeladd, yeah. Whoa. Thorfinn gotta shape up a tape up. Yo, just like me. I got a haircut. Not for this, but I got a haircut. And now Thorfinn got a haircut too. In the beginning of the episode, I remember Thorfinn saying that he feels scared about seeing his mother and his sister after all these years because he wasn't sure how they're gonna react to the scar on his cheek, bloodied from battle, drenched in sins, and how they're gonna feel knowing that he embarked on this journey so rooted in pure selfishness and, from his perspective, ignorance. It's interesting how facing off against 100 men and taking 100 punches to the face from these battle-hardened, profound warriors doesn't strike fear or make any changes in Thorfinn's mental state at all, but yet meeting his sister and his mother does. That in itself is kind of badass in a different way if you think about it, but in a very pacifist way. It was also really cool to see how Leif referred to Thorfinn as his prodigal son. Now I'm gonna go deep on this point here. So a prodigal son is someone who acts reckless, leaves home, and returns, which is what Thorfinn did exactly. On top of this, a prodigal son is mentioned within the Bible. And Vinland Saga uses a lot of biblical references and implications to explore humanity. Examining what a prodigal son is on a deeper level means, in the biblical sense, that there's 3 lessons. 1, it's not too late to turn away from sin if you're willing to repent. 2, you can never sin so much that God never forgives you because Christ died for all of our sins in the present, past, and future. 3, the farther you wander from grace, in other words, sin, the harder it will be to set yourself on the right track and make it back to grace, because bad and good habits are hard to break. And in the context of Vinland Saga, it's never too late to stop fighting and simply run. 2, while it's true, sin, killing, and fighting, which leads to killing and death, is powerful and does impact your cleanliness as a person, you can always turn your destiny around, for better or for worse. 3, the more fighting that you commit to, the more fighting that you're going to have to do. Even a fight, in the sense of self-defense, can lead into an ego dispute, because the superior person with better skills is probably going to be the one to walk away from that battle, which leads to ego. It can become an ego issue even where self-defense is concerned. Also, Jelva not believing that Thorfinn is really Thorfinn, to me, made perfect sense. It was a very cool touch that they put that in, because it just makes so much sense. Like, this could really happen. I can see why she would think that Leif kind of set her and her mother up to think that was the real Thorfinn if it was the fake Thorfinn. But it's kind of insulting. Oh, it's a little bit insulting too to Leif, because Leif would have never do that. Finding Thorfinn wasn't just about Jelva and Helga. It was about Thor's, his deceased friend. To lie and say that Leif found Thorfinn would be, from Leif's perspective, spitting on Thor's grave, his own friend's grave. On top of this, Leif wanted to find Thorfinn for his own peace of mind, as he clarified in episode 23 of Vinland Saga, season 1, and he also truly does care about Thorfinn, and I believe he meant it when he called him his prodigal son. He thinks of him as a son as well, and when Thor's passed away, Leif took on that responsibility and felt that love, I believe, that Thor's had for his child in a certain sense. Maybe not to the same extent, but he felt a love as well, because I don't think he has blood-related children of his own, even though it is very cute, and you know they're all wholesome. The fact that Bug Eyes is able to call Leif dad, especially Leif holding back those manly tears. We know he was holding them back with that look of pure fulfillment, looking off into the sky as if to just say to Thor's, I finally did it. I brought him back. My life purpose has been completed, when Thorfinn reunited with his mother. And it was so beautiful to see the reunion of Thorfinn with his mother. And a mother knows her son and daughter best. She saw the Thors in Thorfinn. But honestly, it's better that she met Thorfinn at this time and in this stage of his development as opposed to beforehand, after he saw the death of his father, because I am positive the hope of seeing her son one day, him coming back home, is partially what kept her alive, to push past these pains of growing old and the sickness that Leif implied in season 1 to Thorfinn, to make him come back home to meet his sister and his mother. She was able to tell the kind of man that Thorfinn was just by looking at his face. Even Leif needed to talk to Thorfinn a bit to kind of understand, you've gotten better. Leif needed to talk to Thorfinn a bit to kind of understand that. And he was only able to tell the path that Thorfinn was truly on after Thorfinn told him that he was going to meet those 100 men and talk to them for peace negotiation. That was when he was able to tell the track that Thorfinn is on, which is the same path that his father was on. But his mother could see it just by looking at Thorfinn. Leif was able to see the pain and grief and rage in Thorfinn's heart and his mind back when he was chasing after Askeladd. That's how far gone Thorfinn was back in season 1. So imagine if Thorfinn had seen Helga from season 1. Imagine how that would have made her feel when she was already recovering from sickness and all these other things. If she had seen him in his stages of pure emptiness, grief, rage, and sorrow, I am positive it would have broken her heart, and it would have been the equivalent of her son coming back and being dead. It would have been her son's body being brought back to her, because he was not the same from what she remembered him as a little child. And that probably would have given her sickness an upper hand in the war against her well-being and recovery process. Speaking of dying on the battlefield, this reminds me of Jesus regarding the biblical implications in Vinland Saga. Jesus rose from the dead, and rose a man from the dead. Thor was not able to revive a man from the dead, such as the slave from season 1 in the first episode. And Thorfinn wasn't able to bring Arnheid back from the dead either. But Jesus said in John 14:12, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go." This tells me that Thorfinn isn't done with his character development process, and he definitely hasn't reached the peak of it yet. He's still on the track to becoming a true warrior, but here's a likelihood. Thorfinn may meet a slave in the future just like Arnheid, while he's in the process of building his future nation, whether it's Vinland itself or it's Iceland, in a better state than it's currently in, with no slaves, at least from their own land. And the defining evidence and proof of Thorfinn finally surpassing his father, which hasn't happened yet, will be Thorfinn offering hope that overcomes the concept of death itself. Just like Thorfinn said in the last episode, episode 23. He wants to create a world where death isn't the only salvation from pain. Thorfinn, to become a true warrior, will likely bring someone back from the dead. Well, not literally, but giving them hope to overcome death itself, and likely bring them back to life. However, one thing is for certain, is that Thorfinn will likely do something that his father was unable to do, such as some sort of miracle work. And it won't involve war or battle, but it will show that Thorfinn has surpassed his father. But I gotta say, I almost wanted to tear up in this episode, because it reminded me of my mother, and how I wish I could turn back the clock and say that I'm sorry to my mother for the hassle that I was, out of pure ignorance. In that way, I completely could relate to Einar regarding how he felt seeing Thorfinn interact with his sister, mother, and long-lost friend. I wish I had that. A mother by blood to hug me. Yet the kindness in Yelva's heart shows that she was very emotionally intelligent, and her motherly instincts took over to ease the pain in Einar's heart, without her even knowing what Einar has been through, because she said, "You're a brother to my son, so you're a son of mine as well." And I know it meant a lot to Einar. Even if it won't heal up the wound completely in his heart, it will at least put a rag on his heart to soak up the blood. Last but not least, it was beautiful. Gosh dang, everything is beautiful in this anime. When young Thorfinn asked older Thorfinn, "Where do the people who want to flee go?" with Thor's putting his arm on Thorfinn's shoulder, giving him a weight, but it was wholesome weight, as well as trust and hope, because Thorfinn has found that salvation from death, and that is the journey that he's embarking on right now. The scene where the sun was shining so bright on Thorfinn's face, with the fertile land, it reminded me of heaven. Roads paved in gold. Especially considering where the characters are in Iceland, it brought so much warmth into that scene. Overall, this season finale was perfect! I couldn't have asked for a better anime finale. From start to finish, there is payoff in every single way. Every episode has something epic to offer. And this anime doesn't even need fights or crazy budget. The philosophy is so astounding and groundbreaking. This anime is literally turning into the Bible. The philosophy holds up beyond the fights. This is mature storytelling at its finest. Bro, nothing in the anime sphere can even remotely compare to this level of quality. And I love anime. Anime is legendary. It is my favorite form of entertainment ever. It is amazing. I love anime to death, and y'all know that. So that should be a testament to how amazing the quality is in Vinland Saga. Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, you name it. All of these animes are amazing. Extremely deep with profound storytelling. But in my humble opinion, nothing is on Vinland Saga's level right now. What can you compare to this? Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about this season of Vinland Saga. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay updated to see more anime reactions and reviews just like this. Stay updated so you can see even Vinland Saga Season 3 when it comes out, and you can follow me for that journey. And so you can see me react to other animes that you're watching and that you enjoy as well. Leave a comment down below. Don't worry, I'll respond. And see you next time. Stay golden. 1,000 subscribers!